Naughty.
Woohoo! Curse of Innistrad. La 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 la. Who has a journal?
Me. 'Cause I was...
All right.
You can't see what my hand's up to.
All right. I don't know why I asked, because I'm just going to go in order anyway. We'll go backwards this time, though. We'll start with Asta.
Oh, me? Yeah, sure, I can do it. Caught me by surprise. I was ready to go last.
Pull out an
Okay.
accent, and
You
I'm like,
need
who
to
is
listen to
this?
somebody else's in order to know what happened. You can say so, and that's fine.
No, it's fine. So mine's like the inner dialogue that was going on in Asta's head when he saw a certain event, I think.
A certain event? A certain event?
What?
Yes. What certain event? Drip, drip, drip. Their blood hits the floor. Asta hearts pump slowly as the world turns red. Drip, drip, drip. This is something I can't ignore. Asta struggles with consuming feeling of dread. Drip, drip, drip. Itzy's eyes no longer move. Asta smells the blood of a Stensian warrior. Drip, drip, drip. Why did they come back? What did they have to prove? Asta's own mind starts to wonder and feel inferior. Drip, drip, drip. The control starts to sway. I begin to feel the excitement build up. Drip, drip, drip. Soon I'll get to play. I am no longer Asta the pup. Drip, drip, drip. I am the beast that hunts beasts. I am to protect my own. Drip, drip, drip. Regardless if you turn priest, I'll take care of you, Itzy, as you are not alone. Drip, drip, drip. Your eyes flutter awake. I will sleep a little while longer. As the drip slowly dies down, and as Asta will grow stronger, please, Itzy, show me that smile. I can't handle that frown. That's that.
I am so sorry. I'm used to being on push to talk for this, so I did not think I would break all of you. I saw the little green and I was like, oh, fuck.
I've been screaming the entire time.
It was great.
Two! There was two inspirations. Please.
I'm now very sad that did not go last, because that would have been fucking clutch. We're all gonna be like, herp, derp, skirp, things happen.
God.
All right, so there's two for Asta.
Can I? There's no way my camera is good enough to show my goosebumps.
Fucking gem when we found Diesel.
Actually,
the randoms don't
Diesel
work
gets
out, but,
another one because he remembered to tell me happy birthday.
Oh, I feel special.
Fair.
Who is next? Idzy.
I was gonna say, like, I hung out with you on your birthday. Like, that's it. That is the extent of my ability.
Not
True, but like...
on my birthday, but yes, you hung out with me.
I
Like
definitely know that I
a
didn't because
week and
I'm
a half
awful
before
at
my
that kind of
birthday.
thing.
Yeah, same.
All of this is incorrect.
All right, Idzy,
I
what you
don't
got for
want
me?
to follow that.
Fuck.
Just straight up. Like, mine is very much herp to skirt things happened.
just do it in the gruff voice. Idzy, erp to derp, stuff happened.
Oh, I'm
Well,
still
I could.
like I'm not done processing.
No. I'm coming down from like a slight panic attack. Like that was it's good. It's solid. The anxiety is real. Okay.
Also, did we just hear you almost getting turned? Did we just witness?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why
I'm gonna put myself on push to talk now. I cannot be trusted. Cannot be trusted.
Well, it seems the mist can't enter the creepy house, so here we are, though I'm happier to be in a creepy kid's house than in the mist. There was a large shadow, and I'd rather not make its acquaintance. The children are trapped here unless we help, is what I've gathered, which, not being true undead, we should help them. They don't deserve the limbo and to be scared for their entire afterlife, only to be possibly turned or tortured should something in the mist catch them. They tell us of the nursery and their rooms on the top floor, which they didn't say was guarded by a suit of armor that hit unexpectedly harder than I thought it would. And much more agile than I had first considered. Even with Asta's help, we couldn't toss it. I was knocked unconscious. Ansel helped me again. Harder to find a soul that hasn't been dead yet. Ridiculous to be this useless. I'll need to be smarter should I want to prove to be less burdensome. But Asta. Odd, but not threatening. Asta, something happened when I came back up, or perhaps it happened while I was down. He said for it to not happen again in front of him. Odd and threatening, Asta, it seems. Either way, we found the nursery. Now to find the kids' bodies. That's me.
Woohoo!
Like the accent you settled on. Nice,
Thank
very
you.
nice.
Thank you. We are gonna try our best.
All right, Idzy. Next up, we've got Elodie.
I don't have one because I was ill and not there, so
Nope.
I don't know what happened.
All right. I will give you a glad you're feeling better inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe. Where you do not exist. There you are. That brings us to Wink, who is not here. So, Ro.
Did I like the old house? No. Did I like it more than this house? Until the mist started getting into it, yes. This house reeks of illusion magic, and normally, when I'm somewhere that reeks of illusion magic, it's my own house, and so it doesn't freak me out. This freaks me out. Was I surprised to see a suit of armor come alive and try and kill us? No. Is there one of those at my family's house? Probably. There's probably more than one. I don't know, or like an enchanted spear or something, and when you walk by it, it stabs you. But I'm very comfortable in my own house. And I'm very uncomfortable in this house, especially because there are kid ghosts. Kids, don't love. Ghosts also, don't love. Kid ghosts, ooh, kind of hate. We have to find their bodies, and like we're gonna be doing a good work. But the fact that it's kids makes it feel like an okay work, not like a great work. They said we can take like whatever we want from the house, but considering the aura of blue magic, I don't want to take anything because I'd take some pretty sparkly thing and it'd turn out to be like rat bones or something. So I'm a little salty that we're probably going to come out of this worse for wear and lesser for pay. When I prefer to do business with no bodily harm caused to me. To other people, it's fine. and significantly better for pay. So things could be better. Scene.
Woohoo! All right. And one for you. There you are.
I love that you like keep losing us.
So I have to, when I'm dealing out the cards, there's like a little drop box that asks me who I want to deal to, but it doesn't show everyone's name. And so then I have to type in stuff, but since you guys have special characters, it doesn't always find you. Like the special accents over letters. Like for Roisin, she's got like the
Yes.
this way accent. So if I just type RO, it's like this person doesn't exist.
Meech, I think, in the game instead of changing it. Do you need me to? Would you like me to change it to LOD to make it easier?
No, you're good. I find
Okay.
you guys. It just sometimes I have to remember to type in a character name instead of a player name, or a player name instead of a character name. All right, that brings us to Ansel.
There wasn't really much debate. They weren't. They're not undead. I saw it with my own eyes. And if they're tarnished by black mana, that's just because, well, this whole place is funny. We have that in common. But they don't deserve whatever in the nine hells this house is. That's for sure. And it appears to be impervious to mist. So there you go. Winds all around, I guess. 2, possibly, fingers crossed, 3 more souls to the rest, and none of us turned into creepy, weird mist zombies. Gotta call that a win. I think Asta and I might be at odds. Now, I'm not sure what to call what just happened. I understand it's not fun to see a party member go down, but I don't know how. I'm not good at talking about this. Fine, I'm not. But it is easier to find that thread of life when it's close to death. That's where I know where to look. There's fancy artificers with their little ocular whatevers, right? That's where my ocular is tuned to, right there, around death. It's much harder to find when they're living, and the magic isn't as good. So, okay, they're a little healthier. Not as healthy as I could have made them, but apparently it's traumatic or something. I don't know. It's not fun to make fun of people's trauma, but fuck. Don't make this harder. Anyway, he was very useful and seems, outside of some really weird incidents, personable. So I guess if I had to be sent on a suicide mission into a undead hellscape and find myself trapped in an apparently illusion house with undoubtedly a monster, just trying to do my goddamn job, it would be with these fuckers. Scene.
Solid. You're saying here, but we are not on.
We
that
are not a map.
screen.
We're on the title screen.
Not seeing any of those clicks, dear.
Ah.
I think what it was, the mirror was weird, and there was something like dead in the walls.
Yes.
Pleasant.
Leave a vial of it too, please.
Izzy's not making any calls right now.
Yeah, neither am I.
Thank you, GTFO. Why are you in front?
I wasn't in front.
You is
I'm like
now.
around a corner.
That's where the doors be.
Oh. I was around the corner because the fighting was.
Mm-hmm. But
Around
now
the
we're going that way. So Ansel just
I
like
moved.
Vanna Whites for you to like step out
Yeah.
of the front line. Let's see. I want the can I listen at it?
Yes. Give me a perception check.
I'm spooked now. Also,
As you
last
should
game
be.
last game I played, we literally ran through every trap in the entire cave, and I am spooked.
Traumatized?
Yeah, it did
Well.
not go well. Those who have played through Horde of the Dragon Queen, the hatchery, we just sprinted through the whole thing. It was a bad plan. It was a bad plan.
Nice.
Sorry, my character sheet was not open for some reason. So,
Them intense.
So I'm gonna Vanna White myself back. When Ansel turns around and looks like she heard.
I put my hand on the door and then my ear on my hand.
Move. What door are you listening at? I'll listen at that one with advantage. What is it? Perception?
Perception.
Cool.
The north or south door?
South.
South.
Okay. All right. You kind of press your ear up to the door, listening. On the other side of the door, you hear a sort of kind of drip, drip sound.
So that sounds like a big no. Can I do the north door?
Sure.
Are there 3 doors or 2?
Well, there's
Double door.
a single door and then a double door. So technically 2 doorways, 3 doors.
Yes. I'll do the other one.
All right.
And then there is another door over by Wink. Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
I will shimmy my way over there. And just temporarily, can we move Wink so I can go stand by that door and listen at it?
You should be able to put your
Nope, it
character
would-
token on. Oh.
I didn't want to put it myself on top of him. That seemed rude. Okay, I listen at the door.
So Roshin, the double doors to the top. Let's see. The double doors to this room have dusty panes of stained glass set into them. Designs in the glass resemble windmills.
But I'm sure they're weird when you look at them.
You press your ear up to the glass to try and listen through. There's a sort of whistling breeze on the other end of the door. Followed by a very low, almost you can't really tell if it's a hum or a growl.
Hate that, downvote. Mm-hmm.
Both sound like awful options. This one has some liquid dripping onto the floor. Is it probably blood? Probably, or whatever gross stuff was on the other wall. This one sounds like it may be like open to the outside. It sounds like there's some sort of whistling breeze. There's airflow and movement coming from somewhere, and also a really deep, horrible sounding bass note that I do not like. So,
What the fuck is that?
Didn't like when that bass dropped.
no.
Is that what? Okay. Bad, sure. All right, fine.
It's like the low part of a choir.
Cool. I've purposely avoided choirs, so
Have you
I
heard
would assume
music
that they're
ever?
singing in the
music?
Abbey.
yeah,
Ever?
they didn't stop to tell me. Oh, that's this part.
Which is why it's sad.
Okay.
Ansel did not take choral lessons while at the Abbey.
Ansel took
I will
0
make sure
electives.
to explain any musical references I make from now on.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Do I hear anything at my door?
Your door, you press your ear up. It's just a wooden, kind of plain wooden door, no fancy designs or intricacies carved into it. You don't hear anything on the other side of the door, but there is sort of a weird smell. It's not very abrupt, like it's very subtle through the door, but there is some sort of kind of weird, not like a human body decay smell, but just like a
rotting
like a
smell
rotting
of some
decay
kind.
Putrid.
smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't know if you guys have this
Sewers?
problem in Texas, but in Georgia in the fall, ladybugs get into the house and then die, and there's this like really odd smell that they put off after they die.
No.
That's a
we do
Georgia
not have this
problem.
Okay.
I was gonna be like, are you gonna talk about like? So I've been around like fruit trees drop their fruit, and if you don't pick them up, they will
Oh, it's
just
nasty.
rot on the ground, and that smell is unpleasant.
No, it's not like that. It's a very it's like a death smell, but it's not like human death. It's like bug death smell.
But it's not
Okay.
quite rat death smell.
Right. Like it's not like there's just a pile of dead mammals here. It's subtle, but it's pungent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So this door definitely smells like dead bugs, but odd smell.
Immediately goes for it.
Just an odd smell.
I like that option better than either of these two.
Can I walk up and smell?
Absolutely.
I would
Do it smell like a death I know?
smell. Get my little
Give me a
after it.
perception check.
Not a 1, not a 1, not a 1, not a 1, not a 1.
2.
Hey,
6. It is a 2. Wow.
Dave!
Actually, it was a 3.
three.
It was a 3.
Oh, it was a 3. It was a 3. Sorry.
I don't have that kind of power. Let's see. No, you're not familiar with this smell.
Do I even smell it? You said it was subtle.
Not with a 6. No, like you
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
like,
press up to the door.
And you put your
You
nose
just
against
get
your
like
hand.
you just get like a nice whiff of pine, and you're just like, it just smells like a door.
probably a closet.
Just like dusty
Well, then
wood.
open it and let's verify and let's go. We could pick one of the other awful ones.
Is the door blue?
The whole house. Is blue.
Everything.
Yeah, cool. No.
Everything is just smeared with an aura of illusion.
I did
Asta,
forget that blue was
any-
illusion magic, and I thought y'all were
any-
asking if the paint color was blue. I was real lost.
That too, but I was thinking more of like Blue Man Group, and so I was like,
Nah.
what's happening? Like what?
Did y'all hear my whole journal and wonder what the fuck I was on about?
No, I remember
Yes, I
that.
heard
It's
it,
just
but I've
spaced out
already-
enough.
But you
I've
said
already
no. You
forgotten.
called it illusion magic. You didn't
Oh.
say blue mana.
Oh, okay.
I had already forgotten about that though.
All right.
no.
Door,
Big
Asta,
doors.
which door?
Oh,
We're
we said
taking a
big
vote.
doors.
What are we doing?
Oh no, Ansel's gonna walk up to big doors and open.
Alright, so
What?
so we're going north. We're not opening this door. Okay.
I was asking Asta what he wanted to do.
Oh, and like Ansel is currently looking for the children's room because we found the nursery, but not where the children are, and I do not think they are in a closet.
I don't think they're in that room, but okay. It seems too nice. It has double doors.
Well, they ain't gonna be in drippy room.
You open the door to this room.
We don't know what state their bodies are in.
With a protracted creak, the double doors open to reveal the once splendid furnishings of the foyer to the master suite. The dusty, cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and flowing gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror and jewelry box, and a padded chair. A pristine tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a portrait of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst hanging above it. As you approach, a blast of freezing air lashes across your face and chest, accompanied by an audible wail. Just as you recover from the unexpected buffeting, the doors leading to the master bedroom swing open of their own accord, and unlit lamps set in sconces along the walls suddenly come alight. A now-lit parlor in the southwest corner contains a table and 2 chairs. Resting on the satin tablecloth is a porcelain bowl containing a translucent black liquid and a matching jug.
Sorry, can we pause? Where the fuck is this?
Oh.
Could you ping for me? Oh, okay. I was like, where is this room? What is happening? I don't understand. Okay, thank you. The room does exist. I can see it now.
Oh,
I was like,
seen
what
it.
the
It's real.
It's real. I've seen it. I was just like, what is happening? Where are we?
Crap.
Something
Lights on my
Door facing the foot of the bed has a full-length mirror mounted on it, but is closed. And that is all you can see. There is another door set to the north of the kind of little cutout here.
Can I open the door that I was at? I don't want to go
Uh,
in. I just want to open it.
We just
This
open
one?
indoors.
I
Left,
love
right,
it. Do it.
All right.
The closet door.
So
we don't know that
Roisin,
it's a closet.
Roisin opens the
one you
door.
sniff.
I smelled pine. That might have been the door, but I'm dumb, so.
Dusty shelves line the walls of this room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them. A cobweb-covered broom leans against the far wall. However, as you enter, you see the body of a large spider lying on its back on the
I do
ground.
not enter. I poke in my head.
The means of its death is a mystery. 6 inches beyond it lies another, and another, and another. A trail of 8 dead spiders leads into the shadows beyond.
Nope.
From somewhere in the room, there is a low bass growl echoing throughout.
Just close that door.
Oh,
and-
yeah?
All right.
Right out.
Was it loud enough that anybody else could have heard it besides her?
No.
The door you went through wasn't the nursery either, bitch.
Yeah, did you hear a creepy line of dead spiders over here, though? Nah.
Oh,
But I
you
heard
see
about
that
a creepy
pristine
liquid.
tiger rug?
Hey, no, that's not creepy. That's just tacky.
Everything
just
else in this house has been covered with dust and decayed and looked awful. That thing is brand spanking new.
I mean, if no one's walking on it, it's going to stay fine. Would you like me to regale you with the preservation techniques and chemistry of dried skin
You
and nails?
don't know that.
Bitch!
Yes, I do. I want it.
Yes, I do!
Not in this
Oh!
timeline, you don't.
Okay, I was like, excuse you.
No, I know Alex knows that. Ansel doesn't know it.
That's right. That's right.
Who do you think probably has nice animal skin rugs in their home?
And would you have cared how they were per
No, but I know how they look.
That's fair. Then why are you walking on them?
You don't walk on them.
You don't walk on them.
Well,
Wait,
You don't
just
walk on that
avoid
thing.
it?
no,
Yeah, you
just-
don't walk on them. You do not walk on them.
As someone who's never had taxidermy anywhere
Oh,
near
I-
my house.
I have no idea about this in real life. I'm telling you what, like, Rose thought. Rose family walks on them. You don't walk on the head part because it's weird. In real life, I have no idea. Alex knows that kind of thing.
Yes.
Anywho.
Anywho, sorry, I was just like,
2 of us tonight?
it's bad. It's so bad. We are in a weird headspace today.
I love it.
So Dean, you said when I walked into this room there was like a cold gust of air and a whale. Are like any of the windows open? You said there were like
No.
curtains on the bed. Are they flowing in like weird mystical wind?
So the curtains did blow.
Oh, okay.
As
So a thing
the-
happened as I felt it. Okay.
As the breeze kind of hit you. The well crescendos, and then just cuts out. And the breeze dies. So basically, breeze, well, sconces light up, well dies, and breeze goes away.
And doors open.
And then the doors.
Are sconces still lit?
Sconces are currently lit, yes.
You free to ghost.
Good. Literally my job.
That's fair.
Like, what are we here for? All right. Okay. Cool. What is this? What is that?
That
It's like a
is
very small door.
a small, maybe 3 feet wide, 2 foot tall, kind of sliding door set into the wall.
It's a
Bridge.
dumbwaiter.
Rich people.
Would you have opened it and fallen down it if I hadn't told you? Yes.
Bitch, Ansel's thick. She wouldn't fit. Come on now.
What just happened?
Alex and I are fighting. It's fine.
So fine.
The theme
Um,
of the evening.
Just happy to be here.
This is a closet for sure. Some of these doorways have had mirrors or decorated? Is there anything about like this one in particular?
This one is also set with a stained glass. You can kind of see through enough to see that there's a balcony on the other side.
Yep. That's what I was afraid of. Fuck that. Mm-hmm.
The mirror. Does it have any sort of items on it, or in the drawers locked that I can have a look? For a diary of some sort.
You mean the vanity or the mirror on the door?
This vanity.
Okay. Yep.
Looking around the vanity, the jewelry box on it is made of silver with gold filigree. It does appear to be latched, but it doesn't seem to have, like, the locking mechanism doesn't seem too complicated.
A bludgeoning weapon.
Is the lock silver?
The lock is not silver, no.
Okay.
Do I have to use spell points for a ritual spell?
No.
No? Okay, but what does this say?
I don't think so anyway. Hold on.
Okay.
Does
Oh,
a
no, I
ritual
was looking at something else.
ritual spell in normal D&D?
I have to cast Burnout, but I don't have to use points.
Right. Yeah, because doing a ritual in regular D&D negates the need to use a spell slot.
Spell slot.
Correct.
I'd like to cast through a ritual, identify on the
Okay.
silver magic box, and see if it makes me think it is magical, or think it's,
Okay.
or if it looks like it's an illusion and is something else.
Go ahead and roll the burnout for me. Okay. It does sort of light up a little bit more with that bluish mana.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely some sort of additional, apart from just the blue mana emanating from the house itself. Like there is something particularly blue about this box.
Are there any spells affecting the item?
No. It is enchanted in some way, but it doesn't appear to be like a specific spell. Or at least not one that you would be privy to.
Like it doesn't require attunement or anything? I thought this thing would tell me all its secrets. I did the spell card.
It does not require attunement, no.
It doesn't tell me.
Would you like me to unlock the box for you to have a better look at it? You've been holding it for about a minute or two. I just staring at it.
Asta,
That's because it's silver if I want it.
you would know that the box itself is silver. The locking mechanism built into it is kind of a golden mechanism, but the box itself is silver.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping to unlock it while she holds it.
Is that a thing you can do?
It is possibly something that maybe I could perhaps do, but I just
Like
need you to hold it.
roll good? You have to try. Can you?
You want me to get on my hands and knees and roll for you? Is that what you're asking?
Like a good boy.
Nah.
Sit, Asta, sit.
I'll turn it around and face him and hold it out. And say,
I will
if you
try
break the
to.
locking mechanism, it's going to be infinitely harder and worth much less.
Or would you like to do it instead? I don't want to make your life any harder.
Unfortunately, even though I asked many times, Lockpicking was not something my brothers ever thought that I would find useful, even though I have a set of their picks that I may have stolen. But I just have them. I can't use them.
Would you like me to show you one time?
Yes, actually. She like grins at you hugely, and it feels a little threatening. Like kind of like almost like a Cheshire cat grin. Like you're a little unnerved, but it's okay.
Probably more unnerved by the thing that you're holding in your hand. Okay, I will try to attempt to unlock this thing with my thieves' tools.
I can't cast True Strike on him, can I?
You can. It will not help in this situation.
Okay.
My accuracy turns great.
Unless he's attacking the box.
Oh,
Yeah, you
didn't
pick
need
the
to.
lock with ease. Like I said, it's not a very complicated lock. It takes you maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and you hear the click. The box, there's like a spring in the box. It kind of pops open.
My gift to you, Rosie. You can have whatever's inside.
I turn it around and I want to see what's in it.
All right, you open the box.
I do open the box away from me, not towards
Like
Asta,
facing
but
me.
just away like into the room, so that if something springs out, it springs out away from us.
Like dead spiders.
Don't manifest that. And then
You
if
can
nothing
and will.
Zombie
springs
spiders.
out. I will. Don't joke.
Would they be good
I'll
at
turn it back around
controlling
and see what's
zombie
in.
flies?
Yes.
Excellent.
That's
Good to know. Sorry about that, guys. As foreman, I have to approve all construction in the house, so I did need to go approve the new shelving unit.
Excellent.
Did you do a safety walkthrough?
You say that like it's a jest, but I absolutely did.
Is everyone wearing
Did
their
you
hard
stare at
hat?
the hot workman in your house?
Yeah, I gave him a
What's in
smooch's
my
payment.
silver treasure box?
You open the box. Inside, where you expect to see sort of the usual, the kind of velvety pillow with jewels on it, is an empty void.
Like there's just nothing?
There's just nothing.
I hand you a
Okay.
copper piece.
An abyss.
Throw it in.
It disappears.
I'll take Ansel's. Okay. I'm going to close this back up. I assume closing it locks it.
It doesn't lock. The latch kind of goes down, but until you actually,
Can I close it
yes, you can close it.
and latch it closed?
Yeah, it's not locked,
okay.
but it's latched.
No, it's like the spring kind of lock where you close it, it hooks in place, but you do not need a key to then, unless the
Then how did he unlock it? If okay,
So okay.
we're just not gonna, because my brain does not do that thing.
it like a
Right,
door.
right,
It can
and
be
do
open and closed, and it can be closed and locked, and that's like a separate thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this very nice looking thing and like dig out of my backpack something. Oh, what do I have? Oh, like my chorister robes. I don't care what about them really. And wrap this up gently
Mhm.
in my chorister robes. And stuff the thing back in my backpack, a la Mia Thermopolis putting that jewelry box in her backpack in the First
Yes.
Princess Diaries.
Yes. Good reference.
Thank you.
All right.
Are we done in here? Are we going in there to the weird smoky ghost room? Idzy?
Technical question. Can I perform lay on hands for myself?
Yes.
Yes,
I'd
you
like to-
can touch yourself.
Thank you. I will gladly
I also can heal
touch
you.
myself with that good heal.
I can also heal you.
I
You
thought you
need-
already tried. No, you weren't here. Yes. Could you heal me, please?
I mean, it's healing word. Like, it might not. It's like a
Listen,
1d4.
I would just like to not be at half.
So then, yeah. Ooh! Nice roll.
Solid. Great. Feeling better. Thank you.
You're welcome. Inspired by my new silver treasure box.
Was there anything of note?
In the box?
Just in the room. Do we need to look in further? Any
Ask
of you?
Ansel. She's
There's-
this room.
There's a dumbwaiter. There's a balcony. Fuck that.
Fuck
There's a
that.
closet. Probably a free ghost. Let me know if you see it.
Mm-hmm.
No children's room though. Disconcertingly. So
Well,
back to the creepy ooze, I guess, because Dean was like really cagey in how he talked about that. So
okay. Just wanted to check.
So now
you-
we get the drippy room.
oh,
Or is
I-
there more? I didn't think the children's room was in the weird bathroom.
I assume the drippy room is the bathroom. These people seem very
No,
rich.
like didn't a
and,
door open and sconces light up?
That was in this little section inside.
That
the-
was-
Yeah, that's their like little eating area. Oh, I mean, there's like a weird tea set if you want to look at that.
I absolutely want to look at it.
As soon as Ansel says it, she's like, "Oh yeah, probs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go do your rich people thing and tell me like what collection."
My
it's
rich
from or
people thing is
whatever."
going to make us money when we have none. You're welcome.
Resting on the satin tablecloth is a porcelain bowl containing a translucent black liquid and a matching jug. The bowl and jug are very ornately designed in sort of a marble pattern of blues and reds.
So this is going to be random. Can I appraise this? That's not a skill, but I feel like it's one I would have.
Give me a blind check.
So it was a skill in 3.5, the best version of this game. Anyway,
Math.
yeah, the reason why we have 5e, math.
I do love the
You-
math.
You've never seen a design or material like this. You feel like it's either so rare that it's extremely valuable or not at all valuable, but you're not entirely sure which way to lean.
Like so niche, no one would want it.
Right.
Like my Beanie Baby collection that everyone told me was going to be worth millions of dollars.
Hey, that was one of the
millions.
best marketing schemes of all time.
It really was.
I recently listened to a true crime podcast episode about a Beanie Baby documentary, so I'll send it to you, Alex.
What does the liquid look like?
It's sort of a... So
I'm not
it's
gonna touch it.
translucent, black, sort of a thin, filmy liquid.
Please describe what you mean by filmy.
So like the
Oily?
surface is like you feel like you could pinch the surface and lift it,
Oh, like grease.
but then underneath is just liquid.
Is okay.
No, so
Like
like
when you're doing
if
a
you-
stock.
Right.
like a stalk. Or...
Yeah,
Not a
and you skim the top.
there is a gelatinous quality to it because that's what forms those layers.
Oh yeah, it is. Hello, ma'am. Stop. Desist. Jesus. Zach is down there constructing my present, so I'm not gonna like set her loose on him. But also, don't eat my wires. God damn.
Would I be able to use the alchemist supplies to try and identify this said liquid?
Please.
Sure.
If it's old ass tea, I'm gonna laugh so hard. As a person who, at times, their anxiety has made very messy, I can tell you what happens when you leave a teapot to sit, and it sounds a lot like that.
Really? Like,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Because so it's not like a mold, a kind of bacteria that forms a sludgy surface actually grows on it. Do never tempt me to describe to you the horrible experiments I have created.
Basically,
Think about how many Sonic cups I used to have in my room.
Basically,
probably
any
similar.
liquid that isn't distilled water will create a film like that
Mhm.
because there's enough something in there for bacterium to
That's
do
like
their shit.
when your teeth feel weird in the morning, that's bacteria doing that on your teeth. Yeah.
Hi,
Not-
Miles. Welcome.
Hi, Miles. It's a weird day.
All right.
Yeah.
It's not our
Asta.
most weird day.
So Asta,
It
you
might
break
not be
out
our most
some.
sexual day, but it's definitely our weirdest day.
You break
Fair.
out some alchemist
weird
supplies and begin
Yes.
to test the liquid in the bowl. As you're testing it, your finger you kind of brush your finger kind of across the film at the top, and as you do, not even really meaning to, the film sticks and begins to crawl up your finger.
Nope.
Everything here
Looks like I made a friend.
is no.
That ain't a friend.
No,
I need you
I'm-
to make a Constitution save, and then also a Wisdom save. Actually, just give me a blind check.
Wisdom blind check?
I hate everything about that. Also, if he becomes a venom werewolf, I quit. I quit.
Before we go on, can I
I
ask
quit
what-
the game.
Yes, Miles.
Did we kill any undead while I was
No.
away?
No,
No.
baby.
We also
We've
have
been
Miles
investigating.
outdoors. We have
Miles,
literally been arguing
we are-
outdoors.
Only competent when you are here. Never doubt that.
Really true.
No worries. Make sure I could put it on the list.
No undead have been killed.
Yeah, we literally argued about some doors. We finally opened a door. We argued about the room.
Doors.
I
Technically.
found a
we
whole bunch of
opened
dead
it- we-
spiders.
Yeah, we opened a door and then we closed a door.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a very productive game. So
Roshin,
Hmm.
kind of
I'm
watching
sorry, Miles.
as Asta tests this liquid, and then seeing it sort of slowly climb up his finger across his hand, you notice it almost as if his skin absorbs it a little bit, and these black veins begin to crawl up his arm and then up his neck. You see his eyes kind of roll into the back of his head, and then
I quit.
Alex is super against it. I am so here for it. Because then he'll have two beasts inside of him fighting for control.
you hear
Narratively,
Technically, three.
excellent. Mechanically, no.
you hear Asta kind of this sort of like guttural moan, almost painful, and he begins to seize. His head kind of jerks to the side and then jerks to the other side. His body tenses, and locks. And after a moment, as he kind of shakes, you notice the black liquid begin to bleed from his nose
Nah,
and ears.
no. I'm a fucking
You
cleric. I
gonna
gotta be
let
able
us
to do something
know?
about this. Hey, you didn't use. Hey, Remy, you did not use your lay on hands on yourself, correct?
Nope, sure haven't. I'm ready.
There
I just
is
need someone to let me know.
there's a clause in there that says like if you give a certain amount of points, you can fix a shit. How many is that?
Okay, so you can cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of lay on hands, expending hit points separately for each one.
Cool. What is the amount? Is it 5?
5 hit points of your pool of healing.
How many do you have?
I have a total number of hit points equal to my paladin level times 5.
Okay, so you haven't used any.
15.
15. Cool. It's
Yeah.
problem.
All right, on my way. As I move the light that comes with me. Hello, we're in here.
All right. So anyway, as the black liquid begins to bleed from his nose and his ears, Asta collapses to the ground. And Asta, I need you to join me in the whispers.
Damn it!
Great.
Okay.
Sweet nothings.
The whole
All right. So, you feel a presence. However, the wolf within you is not at all okay with another presence.
Yeah.
And they fight. They battle. The wolf within you prevails, as you rolled really high on your save. And so the wolf within you kind of destroys the whatever it is that was trying to take control and has forced it out of you, which is why it's now bleeding from you. So you're kind of unconscious for a brief moment while this takes place, but then after you collapse, you'll regain consciousness. But ultimately, there was this like weird epic anime battle in your brain
Going on my head.
while you were seizing.
I am so going to do that in the next.
Nice.
The beast and yeah, I can do that for sure.
All right. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Like, I share that with you without the rest of the party, because all they see is you seize up and then start bleeding this black blood. But that's actually what's happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that the journal entry for sure next week.
Sweet.
That's great.
All right, jumping back over.
I'm in a place today, y'all.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is I can prone people.
You could what?
I can prone people.
You can prom eagle, is what
No.
I heard.
Prone people?
Prone
I could also prone
Prone
people.
is great. We can just prone them forever.
Mechanically, I understand that that's good. I do not know how that is relevant to T versus werewolf fight.
We're back. So, you see Asta collapse to the ground. He falls unconscious as the liquid finishes pouring out of his orifices. After...
Hold on. I'm sorry. No.
Why?
You don't get to use that word without enumerating exactly which ones it does and does not come out of.
And also, I have a question.
Fine.
How fast is this shit happening? Because if it's just like, oh yeah, this itty bitty bit of tea just goes and it's done, I can get that. But if it's a lot, like, is it just like, because I think we would.
Is he having
quit.
tea diarrhea? Is what
Yeah.
we're asking, and which
Where is
enumerate
it coming from?
for me orifices. I'll go for you. Eyes.
So,
Eyes?
So
Yay or nay?
yes. So eyes, ears, nose, and mouth.
Ass.
Not his ass. I mean, he's wearing pants, so you really probably couldn't see it.
You
if it
probably
was,
could
but
see.
Excuse you,
stain.
you've never had a period, it would leave a stain.
That's fair.
Real.
Urethra.
Thank you. Like,
Meredith.
I was going to ask. You have to sit down, puppy.
Yay or nay? Urethra. We are going through all of the human
Oh my
orifices.
God.
Never doubt me. Never doubt me.
All head-placed orifices.
Thank you. This is acceptable. Continue.
I still want to know how quickly this is happening and how
I feel
much.
violated.
So it was a
Capture
bowl,
us.
a bowl full of liquid that slowly climbed up his skin and absorbed into his flesh. He then seized up for maybe 2 minutes and then collapsed.
Question: would we not have been there?
Yeah,
I'm
during-
right next to him.
During the seizing, we would have asked the paladin to come in and
yeah, and like
fix a disease. If it's
if
not
he
a
starts
disease,
seizing, I'm gonna try and like catch him so he doesn't fall and bash his head on the ground.
if it's not a disease and that's irrelevant, cool, fine. But like, we would expend the resources.
Okay. Okay. I mean, do your thing. All you guys see is that he seizes up. His eyes roll into the back of his head. Black liquid absorbs into his flesh. He begins to
Let me-
seize and this like low guttural moan.
Let me tell you- Yeah, I was about to say, let me tell you, if I was in a magical party and that happened, I would turn to the person who can cure any disease and be like, hey, stat, it might not be a disease, but that's a good fucking
trying.
guess. I'm gonna try.
Question.
Yes.
If this all happens, does it look like he's dead?
Oh, fuck.
No,
I don't think
does,
it gets to that point.
does not
Okay,
look
so
like
he
he's
does not-
dead.
So when he gets back up, okay. That's all I need to know.
Fuck. This is the actual peak chaos of this group today, right here. You are witnessing.
If this doesn't scare him off, I don't know how much worse it can get.
Lay on hands.
Okay.
Disease or poison.
Neither.
All right. That's fair. Just in the game, it would not be fair for us to conserve those resources because this is now a beloved member of our party. And we would have tried. I think he's cool. I think he's
Yeah.
neat.
He's
Fine.
cool. I'm so
I think he's fine.
I'm just saying. There's been
I don't love anyone.
I don't think
You
he's
don't love
undead.
anyone. I think he's neat.
He's not undead, so we're good.
He's not undead. But we would have expended these resources in an attempt to save him from this poison tea monster.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us how bad this shit is, dude. Now
Can
that we
you
know
exercise something, grave cleric?
not until we
He
do some
can't live
grinding.
until he dies.
Yeah, A, he needs to be dead. We've established this.
Kill him, and then help him.
B, not until we grind a little bit.
Okay.
There's a monster in the closet we can go kill.
Yeah,
I think we got another monster.
Itzy.
we shut this tea monster in here, bar the door, go grind against a thing, long rest, come back, level up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dean, please tell us your very good story you've woven for us. Thank you.
Itzy, you approach Asta as he begins to collapse, to lay your hands on him. Interesting, the way the last session ended, and now you're the one putting hands on him when he collapses. So you walk up, you begin to lay your good hands on him, and he The liquid drains from his ears, nose, eyes, and mouth, creating a pool on the floor. That then begins to move across the floor.
Me?
I'm going to need a cardinal direction because if it is within my reach, I am going to smoosh.
It moves into the corner behind Asta and seeps into the cracks of the dumbwaiter.
Oh,
That's
no.
acceptable.
Okay. Were you going to do the Spirited Away smoosh?
Of course I was going to do the Spirited Away smoosh.
Just gotta make sure.
With that,
If there is a
So,
1990s anime reference I can make, I will.
Asta regains consciousness.
So
I'm gonna
heads up,
take
there's
my
a
hands
goo
off
monster
Asta.
in the wall. I imagine it's what the dripping sound is from the other room,
Do you
unless that's
need,
those children's decomposing bodies.
do you need some help? Like getting up?
No, it's what?
Oh, go. I'm gonna just back out of that little area. Mm-hmm, yep.
What happened exactly? Why am I on the floor?
All very good questions. We also have you, as you can see, had your alchemist kit, and we're going to try and diagnose this weird, creepy old tea. And you touched it. It clambered up your arm into any mucous membrane it could find. You convulsed for about 120 seconds. Please, much more precise than that.
That's you, not me.
And it smooshed out only from the head. We did check your pants are fine. And
Sorry, what?
It's a group effort.
Just let her finish and then she'll be done.
we rolled you onto
okay.
your back so you wouldn't hurt yourself in a seizure. I'm a medical doctor.
You just see, like, as soon as you just bow down, it's like, well, it seems that I did it too, you guys. I appreciate your help and
We
getting this scene out.
we looked after you, but it looks like you might have done that all on your own. It seems sentient in some way and was not a disease or poison, so probably a creepy nasty. But
Where
we're
did
glad
we,
to have
where
you
were
back.
we in that room with the goo drippage on the walls?
That was back in the nursemaid's room, and I do defo want to go check that out now that we know that the goo can possess people. But I do want to make
And
sure our good
move.
and move.
I
do
got
wanna
a
make
vial of that goo of that room.
You do. You did. I do remember this. Excellent. Good job. Please make sure that cork is sealed very good. If we've invented Gorilla Glue yet, put that shit on there.
If
I'm
he
sorry.
glues it closed, he won't be able to open it to study it.
Excuse you. There are
Someone
multiple
understands
ways.
me.
There are multiple ways to dissolve Gorilla Glue. Again, Ansel doesn't know this. Ansel is stupid. I really cannot keep playing low-int characters. This is not good for me, constitutionally.
No, we just need to play on Thursday more often.
But then Diesel can't play, and Diesel won't know that I'm real. I promise, I'm a real smart human being. I promise. I just. Sorry, I had to. Sorry, that wasn't the bird.
Yeah.
She's slowly creeping closer to the cord of the video camera, and yeah. Look at this naughty bird.
Alex, order your tacos.
Fuck, you're right. Okay, hold on. No, I'm supposed to be doing things in the game. Fuck.
Right. So
It's been a day.
the tea
Ansel?
has been inspected.
The tea has been inspected. It is a semi-sentient goober glob, technical term. And there are no children bodies here. So
So,
maybe we go back to the room where the other creepy glob was and look for children there.
yes,
Huh,
sounds
Teach?
like a plan.
Cool.
Yes, I think we should go find the children, but I surely should say I do greatly appreciate you helping me in my time of need. Truly. Thank you.
Again, wish we could take credit. I think you did it on your own, fam.
Mm-hmm.
I highly doubt Asta would have done it on his own, but I do. Yes, Asta appreciates it. Shall we?
Okay. So
Asta on his own. Probably not. But anyway.
and we're exiting stage right.
While we were not being recorded by the recording, I did say that narratively, if there was not a werewolf versus tea monster happening during the recording, I will be disappointed.
Okay, so Wink doesn't freaking care about any of this. He just knows that there was an undead that disappeared in this room. He wants to find it. So,
An undead that disappeared in this room.
or at least the nursery room, right?
It was this room, yes.
Yeah, but it came past Wink, right? Or did it just disappear?
It just disappeared. So it was standing over the crib, and then when you turned around to look at it directly, it wasn't there anymore.
Okay. Wink's gonna look in this room to see if he can find where the undead went.
All right.
Like an intense search.
Okay. You can roll perception. If the ghost was actually here, it did not leave a trail.
Cool. Can I start destroying the room
Sure.
in terms of trying to find a hidden door that it could have gone
So, Wink.
or a wall it could have disappeared
Wink,
through because it could
hey.
have been
Wink, I think it might have gone this way, towards the room where it spent most of the time. Also, the room that does not border that balcony that I really think we shouldn't touch. And maybe towards the weird goop and death smell. I don't know, but if I was, a dead body, I'd probably be in there and not in this room.
They're not looking for their body, looking for their spirit.
So, cool, super fun, excellent spirit fact. Spirits usually stay near the bodies if they haven't been able to pass on to the eternal rest, because that's the last anchor they knew. So
calm your tits.
I don't say that.
I do.
We will find it. Come, let's go.
Gonna follow.
Follow after
You.
next. Oh yes, I am absolutely stepping in front of you and your little weak person that's already fainted once.
To be fair, it was an entire suit of armor. Just saying. Weak person.
Oh, I need to write down my list of what your sins are.
Yes, I know you do. I look forward to hearing them next time.
Do you want me to open this door? Is that okay?
Is the rest of the group ready to move forward then?
Wink and I are
Yes,
having
Your
a
Majesty.
separate tussle over here, BT dubs.
Yeah.
If I see most of the group in lined up behind, yes, Asta, please let's move forward.
You just see me. It's literally it.
Asta, you open the door to the south.
Yes.
This dark room contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel under a spigot in the east wall. A cistern feeds into the room from the roof, which appears to...
That's not the right word. No, sorry, could not let that pass. That is the name for a collection of all of the waste of an entire city, and that cannot be on their roof. No, I'm sorry.
Take it up with wizards.
Wizards!
I don't... It literally
Never
says a
reliably
cistern
smart.
on the roof collects rainwater and
That's not what that is.
into this room. So
Cool. All right. Sorry.
I don't know
Alex,
what
are
to
you
tell
gonna
you,
tell us
Fat.
what it is?
They have many names. Usually it's just
The-
collection drum.
A rainwater
water
collector from the roof
A water
feeds
tank?
water into this room, which was borne down a pipe to the spigot. Dripping from the spigot is a murky, translucent liquid.
Yeah, it's the mist, motherfuckers.
But I tell you what, it's not where the kids are, so this door is shut.
I'll admit, there is a definition that would work. It is a tank for storing water, especially for supplying taps or flushing a toilet, in which case, yes, if
Yeah,
there's
but
a toilet.
Where did you go?
underground-
Usually,
Wizards are
it is
underground.
an underground reservoir of water. So,
Yeah.
but
There is.
Dictionary did you go to?
if they only read the first couple lines of Wikipedia, wizards would have gotten here. And you know what? I've worked with professionals who have done less, so we'll let it slide.
You sister, and I'm like, oh, like I know what you're talking about, but to me, I'm like, those are underground.
Underground
Yeah.
and huge.
Yeah, this is
God,
no.
fucking ginormous.
No, they're describing like the hot water tanks that you would have above your like
Yeah,
On an
but they're-
1940s New York apartment, which is a completely
Alex,
different thing, and
there is
also
a-
probably full of legionnaires.
But there's also a word for those, Alex, and I can't think of what it is.
I can't
Water
either. I've
tank.
had.
I know what the
there's
word
a-
is. It's moving on.
I was about to say, no one is reacting to my very, I think, profound statement saying that the mist is what attacked Asta and is dripping out of the water thing.
That's because Wink and I are arguing in a separate room.
Here Wink go. Fine. If you don't want me to look through this room, I'll look through the other one.
Yes, please tear down those walls. Would appreciate. Thank you.
A little disconcerting.
And then
Wink's
Wink
been
show-
pretty quiet.
And Wink, I guess I don't know how at what level Wink hits you because he's only 5 foot, but he sort of just bumps into you with his shoulder and just angrily starts like investigating this other room.
Ansel makes sure that when you decide to do that kind of maneuver, her boob does end up in your face.
Wink still doesn't react to any of it. He just angrily just like.
That's fine. It was the most cushioning for both of us. Continue.
Wink, as you step in front of the mirror before moving around Ansel, out of the corner of your eye, you see something flash in the mirror. You turn towards it, and the black-veiled specter is hovering near the bed behind you. You turn around, but she's gone. You look back to the mirror, and she's moving further into the mirror, away from you.
I will stab the mirror.
All right.
Fair.
In Phantom of the Opera, it just opens. Just like, open it.
You stab the mirror with... What are you stabbing it with?
My dagger. One of my daggers.
You stab the mirror with a dagger. The dagger lodges in to the mirror, and the mirror cracks, but doesn't break. It sort of spiderwebs out from where the dagger entered, and then re-solidifies itself.
Can I pull the dagger out?
No. But you can
Then
give me a strength
Okay.
check. Nope, the dagger is really in there.
Fucking undead. I'm gonna take a crowbar out.
Okay.
I was going to ask
Get my dagger
sarcastically,
back.
did you find it? But no, I've gotten the reaction I wanted, so cool.
And I'm getting my dagger back with the crowbar.
Okay, hold on. You do need to be more descriptive. Do you hit the mirror to break it, to dislodge it? Or do you use the crowbar as a lever arm to increase the fulcrum as you pull out the dagger? Those
I
are
think
very
that one.
important questions.
That will be my first attempt.
Cool.
Okay.
I did not know
Yes.
what intelligence wing could be counted on vis-a-vis undead mirror versus dagger.
Give me another strength check. I'll give you advantage for the crowbar. Okay. Using the crowbar, you try to pry the dagger out of the mirror. In doing so, you manage to dislodge the dagger. As the dagger comes out, there's a breeze and a very, very potent rotting, decay, death smell coming from the hole now in the mirror.
And does the mirror, like it did with the dagger, put itself back together, or does the hole remain?
No, the hole remains.
Is there
Dean?
any light coming from the hole?
Yes, Alex.
I hope you appreciate that this is me channeling your chaotic energy. Can I cast a fucking hell? No.
I'm not
cameras.
familiar with the fucking L smell or spell. But
Mel.
I will, in fact, create one. Sorry, you have to look at my ceiling. The bird did try to eat the camera. Can I cast Sacred Flame on the mirror?
sure.
I do that.
All right. And flames erupt around the mirror and then dissipate.
And the cracks and the whiff don't do anything.
No.
How big is
Could I?
the hole?
Like
Could
the
I?
maybe a couple of inches. It's the width of the dagger.
Can I have a hand crossbow. Can I shoot a bolt through the hole? See what happens?
Sure.
Why is everyone laughing?
Do it. Let
Do it.
chaos reign.
Yeah, this is the absolute chaos TM stream. I hope you're happy, Dean.
You shoot a. So are you just like putting the head of the bolt up to the hole and then just shooting? Or
No touchy. But yeah, basically. Like I
Okay.
want to point blank shoot the bolt into the hole and see what
all right. You
I've
shoot
already
the
dropped
bolt
a copper into the abyss.
through the hole, and you just hear a kind of a plunk sound on the other end, like it's lodged into a board or something on the other side.
How like immediately, like is there part of the bolt sticking out of the hole?
No.
Did it
It's
sound like it went a ways?
It went a few feet in.
Okay.
Could I perhaps this wall here? Can I please punch it? No, I'll kick it with my foot. Just a big thud, please.
Which one?
All right.
This one.
Give me a strength check. Also, is this a toe kick or a heel kick? Are we Spartan kicking or front kicking?
I want to make a sound. I want to see if it's hollow in here or if it's solid wood. Because there's no door here, but there's this area here. Then I'm walking to the hole.
Instead of strength, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I love the fact that this is the exact response Mare had when she first encountered this space in the house.
And do you know how mad I was when everyone was like, no, it's nothing, and it turned out to be something, and I know it was like, we're not metagaming, but I was...
Per your investigation, Asta, you do determine that it seems most likely that there's space on the other end of this wall.
Mm.
I would like, are the walls stone or wood?
Wood.
Wait, would you perhaps move that cupboard? Or I will if you.
What?
Why? Because there's a hollow area in behind the wardrobe that you are right in front of. Yes. Could I please move this wardrobe / cabinet to see if there is a hidden passage in behind it of some sort?
Sure. Give me a strength check for the cabinet. Yeah, you move it, kind of shuffle it across the floor, but there doesn't appear to be any door or anything behind it.
Mm.
Does the frame... The mirror is framed, right?
Yes.
Can I don't actually totally 100% know where it is in this room, so I'm just going to put myself here and pretend
The
that I'm in
mirror?
front of it. Yeah.
It is right here. This slender thing against the wall is the mirror.
I don't want to touch the mirrored surface, the frame. Can I, like, put one hand on both sides of it?
Yeah.
And, like, pull one side, see if it opens. Nothing happens. I'll pull the other side and see if it opens.
Give me investigation. So you kind of investigate the edges of the frame, kind of tugging on either side.
Or, like, from the bottom.
But it doesn't seem to do anything.
What are you all trying to accomplish?
There is a hollow
What
space.
do you think we're trying to accomplish?
I'm rather confused as to... You think there's a hollow space on the other side?
We've established there's a hollow space if you paid attention.
I am paying attention. I'm just confused as to what you were... Did you tap the wall and you heard something? And now you think
No,
the
we
mirror...
shot into it.
Oh, shot into it. And you think the
it
mirror is
went-
going to move?
Do you have any suggestions, oh wise one?
Can I investigate this whole wall?
Yes.
While
Oh,
Elodie
God.
is doing that, I would take my mace and demolition style shove it through the wall to my right. Thank you.
I think I'm the smartest person in this party, and I rolled real shit.
Yeah,
So
hence why I resorted to violence.
So Elodie investigates the wall and the mirror, and same thing as Roisin. You kind of feel around the frame and kind of tug a little bit on either side, but nothing that seems to happen.
I think this mirror moves. Child. I think you're perhaps going to just have to bust a hole in the drywall.
Which
Thankfully,
Hey,
Ansel's taking
guess
care of
what?
that.
Ansel already on it.
All right, Ansel, give me a strength check.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, I'm
Uh,
thick. We established this.
we did.
Ansel, with her mace, begins smashing into the wall, and you do take out the kind of the drywall and the boards, revealing an open space on the other side. It takes you a couple of minutes to fully break a hole large enough for you guys to step through, but after a few minutes, you're able to kind of make at least a wink-sized hole that the rest of you can kind of lean over and climb through.
That's so cool. What is on the other side? Because if we're just like staring down a shaft to the
So-
bottom of the house, don't know if I want to push a wink through it. Thanks.
So, let's see. For the sake of the map, I'm going to say that you actually came around to this wall.
Cool if that's necessary for you. Sure.
Because there's no door on this side.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
So I
Like,
can't move the dynamic
defo,
lighting on that wall.
Absolutely. I did that. I wanted to be on the opposite side of Elodie so I could walk forward and punch a wall through and be like, ha, bitch. And then I found a stair and I was like, oh, this is more important than minor vengeance against an old teacher.
Is it though?
Don't tempt me.
So you do step into this kind of crawl space in the wall that does reveal a staircase leading up to what you can only assume would be the attic of the house. You do see a hole in the wall here, and if you peek through the hole, you see Elodie studying the mirror on the other side.
Can I please put my, I assume, yes, given the standard size of a dagger, I do stick my middle finger through that hole, please and thank you.
I
There's
laugh
A
loudly.
literal sigh. It's a very loud sigh.
I
And
don't know.
sat
I feel like
down.
there's an opportunity here for a fan and a knuckle wrapping.
I'm already up the stair.
Oh, yes. Oh,
I'm already up the stair!
weapon.
You sighed.
Aw.
You sighed!
I'm over there and I see it happen and Elodie reach for her fan and I say, well, you don't have it like you used to.
I straight up roll an initiative fight with Alex to see if I can get her.
I'm so glad that we can PvP and it's not a thing.
Alright, roll damage.
Don't get it,
How far are you gonna take out this healer? Let's go. The
No
only
one laughed at what I said.
Mink, why are you rolling initiative?
because I don't want to relive the
Because I'm
trauma
taking
of our previous campaigns, thanks.
I'm taking the mirror out.
All right.
If violence happens, I'm finding this ghost.
No.
Wink, we found a way in!
Wink doesn't know that. Wink
I
on the
just-
other side.
Wink saw fucking middle finger of a very human, not undead body.
I mean, it could be
One
the
second.
finger of the ghost. The ghost could be
One
giving you
second.
the finger.
It's just slap. Okay, that's it. That's all I needed. I'm good now. I'm
All right.
satisfied.
No. I need damage. I need to know.
You take
Um,
4 points of bludgeoning damage, and your
Thanks.
finger is jarred.
Damned?
So let's say jammed is the medical phrase. So we're gonna say I can't really deliver touch spells. Oh no, cure wounds can't do that. Damn, fuck. Hope that's not going to be a problem later.
We'll say
You
it's
can do that. It's
instead
just
of
gonna hurt.
instead of jammed, you dislocate your middle finger.
Cool. All right.
As
Jammed
it's
better.
as it's
Jam
like
is better.
it's
No,
like
this is much worse.
in the hole, and then someone bludgeons it the wrong way. It is now dislocated.
Cool. Yes, I am going to put on my wounds and injuries dislocated finger.
This is why I'm sure you want me of all people to actually damage you, because I do a lot of hurt.
No, I do want you to do this because I will punish you later because I'm a petty bitch today.
I know.
All right, so you guys move into the crawl space stairway.
It's really Meredith's fault if she hadn't egged me on.
I regret nothing.
When Wink passes the mirror, he's gonna take a swipe out of it with a crowbar.
My finger's not in there anymore, bitch! Come on!
I'm not trying to hit you.
Okay, good.
He thinks the spirit's still there.
That's the last place he saw the spirit is through the
Are we
mirror.
going down the stairs? Let's go.
You're going up the stairs.
Oh, we're
Okay.
going up the stairs.
Wink, as
Whatever.
you pass by, you smash the mirror with your crowbar. But it shatters. But as you move around the corner to exit the room, you're pretty sure you hear the pieces of glass refitting themselves to the mirror.
Fucking hate this house.
All right.
Remind me to never invite you over.
You guys.
Hold on.
What are we holding for?
No, I need to expend spell points to heal my finger.
Ah.
Yes, that's very important that those resources are wasted. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
We're all gonna die in this house, huh?
As
Yep.
you move through the crawl space and up the staircase, as you climb the narrow stairs into the attic, light sources flicker inexplicably, nearly failing. One by one, you duck your heads low and enter the confined space. The air has not been disturbed for ages, and a breeze would be welcome. Past sundry items and covered furniture you spy around. That doesn't make any sense.
Nope. It sure don't.
Hold on.
I love when Dean reads things to us and then goes, wait.
No.
Also, I do have still, I guess, light.
Oh,
Unless that is gone.
okay. Okay. They just don't punctuate.
Okay.
Okay.
I have. Is it possible to write an angry letter to your wizard representative? Is that a thing?
Yes.
All right.
Good. I will.
You spy a round lead light window facing the front of the house.
Sorry, hold on. What is that adjective again?
A lead light window.
A leaded window?
It says lead light. One word.
Are they
lead
trying
light.
to say
Maybe lead light?
Also not a thing.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh,
I can only think of like stained glass because like lead
It's-
stained glass.
it is a stained glass window
Cool.
with leaded glass.
Great.
We are all in the correct place except wizards.
All right. Anyway,
As-
it's,
All right, wizard and your antiquated word. But
It's-
all right.
it's esoteric patterns and curious etchings covered
What
in
the
years
fuck?
of grime cross
you know
your
who's esoteric?
eyes
Wizards.
momentarily, causing a dull ache behind them. That was the most unnecessary description.
I think Wizards
Ever.
was auditioning for a Charles Dickens competition.
Let's see.
Hey, rape raspberry
Actually,
dandelion wine.
stained glass would be more words than lead light, so not Dickens-esque because he was paid by the word.
Yes, he was.
Guess what, folks? When I'm full energy, I'm at my most pedantic. Get ready.
All right. So you reach the top of the stairs. There is another door.
Okay.
All right. Can I listen at it?
You
Can
can
we
listen at
listen?
it.
I will let you know after I listen at it. I am going to smell it. Would you like me to roll 2
Can I be at
perception
the top?
checks?
Am I not allowed to be up there? Is there not?
So
There's
I
not
was
enough
leading.
space.
I was leading the charge, and you stayed behind to burn my finger. So you are intrinsically at the back of the line, and if you try to push past me, I will not allow it. So we would have to have a contested strength check.
Okay, that's fine. I just.
Yep.
In theory, I should be at the front, but that's okay.
You
In theory, yes. In practice, no.
So when you get hurt and die, and I can't, that's okay. All right.
Yes.
You press your ear up to the door, and the door opens. And you kind of stumble forward a little bit, not expecting the door to
What?
open. It reveals a dark attic. There is a window right in front of you, overlooking the balcony on the floor below. And let me open up the dynamic lighting.
That's a lie.
Wait, it overlooks the balcony below. How is that possible? What?
I don't understand.
We saw a balcony on the east side of the house off
Yeah.
of the master bedroom.
So my confusion is how can this room overlook that room unless the balcony below is enclosed, which doesn't technically make it a balcony.
It would cut off a square before, or 2 squares before that balcony, so we could overlook it if you
Okay.
translate us
Okay.
appropriately. Yes.
Thank you, Alex, because I can't actually see it, and so my brain was like,
No, wizards, again,
architecturally-
architecturally, if this was at the equivalent spot, no, but it's not, because again, we're going to blame wizards here. Bad.
Okay.
There
you, Alex.
is a door here. This door appears to be chained and padlocked.
Asta, I need help.
There is another door here, another
Fuck that
door
door.
here,
Don't care.
and another door here.
I want the padlocked one.
All right.
No. Okay.
I'm just going to
excuse me,
move
it's,
everybody up into the room. So give me a moment.
Thank you.
That's also why I moved. I was like, I'm going to move and ask for assistance so that I'm not in the stairway.
I will go to the door.
Can you re-show me the doors again now that I can see?
Padlock door here.
Okay.
Regular door here.
'Kay.
Regular door here.
Okay.
And regular door here.
Okay. Thank you.
And then window here.
If Alex is going in this padlock door, I will stand next to the problem children.
Isn't that all of
I
us?
believe. Yeah.
Well, the one that's going in the padlock door first.
I will attempt to unlock the padlock door.
All right, give me thieves' tools. All right. You manage to pick the padlock, and then take a minute to kind of unchain the door. As you open it up, let me open that up for you. This room contains a bricked-up window flanked by 2 dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that is a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are 2 small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the 2 cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
I hesitantly put a hand on Asta's shoulder and say, if if I could.
I believe this is your area of expertise.
I am a one-job tool. Thank you. I walk in.
Oh, actually, I just realized what time it is. Before we get into the room, let's take our break.
Okay, boss man.
Eat.
Cool. Just 10 minutes.
Okay.
So that puts us back at
We'll say
3
Nine.
minutes from the hour.
we'll just say 13 minutes then. Just be back at the top of the hour.
Cool. Thank.
Okay.